Ladies and gentlemen, MOGUS is up 1-0. They win this game, they move on to the next round. If they don't, Quad wins. Quad sends this to a game 3. Quad loses this game, they go down to the losers bracket because we are still in winners bracket. We are on Solomon Islands. Quad has selected the map and they have selected Alpha Spawn. So we'll see how they do. And looks like we're going to have the teams running back their lineups. It's always interesting to see. You will see some teams run consistently the same lineup no matter what map they're on, but sometimes teams will vary those lineups throughout the playoffs depending on the map. So it's always interesting to see how the different teams play it. But the game's on, and so what I'm going to want to see here is where do the province and the Congress go? This is going to be really interesting. When we watched our games earlier today, Congress, the two cruisers ended up going into B. But it looks like MOGUS is just going to send all of their stuff north, and they're not going to bother sending something south. Looks like Quad is going to do the same, or he's going to at least go straight to B. And so as we look into this, we see there's the smoke train. Now, what MOGUS is doing here is this is going to be just brilliant. Is the Bayard getting smoke trained by the Jean Wei means that the Bayard's going to be able to get really close and put up a big fight. And you can see the Bayard, not detected, able to spam out onto the Jean Wei, takes out 2,000 of his health. Jean Wei still spotted. He's at just over 10,000 health. Now he's down to under 10,000 health. And so this has already been a pretty good win for the side of KSC. Not as big a win as they wanted. Reload Booster did not get as much. But they've taken a slight health advantage, and their Bayard has been pushed up into a smoke, and he's just going to be able to sit there and farm. Jean Wei will have to come out for them to be able to play the spot and farm, but we'll keep an eye on this. De7 province is going to take B for Quad, so they will have the advantage going that way, but they're going to lose C because they don't have any way to deny it. But the Vladivostok of Morb just got hammered by something. He's down to 49,000 and he's in a heal, but still, that's not where you want to be if you're a Vladivostok that's supposed to be tanking, is taking that much damage early on. Bayard has been spotted. Here go the secondaries out onto him from the Rubric. Rubric's going to pop both the heal and the repair party because of the fires. And he's going to continue to just spam out onto that Bayard. Jean Wei has ducked back into the cap just on the very edge. They're going to try to do some resetting here, but they have to find the Jean Wei to do it. And there's the radar of the Congress, and now Floaties is in a world of hurt if he's not very careful here. Oh, they spot the Jean Wei. Does Floaties get the shells off? He takes a lot of damage, but he does get the reset. But is it worth being down to 4,000 health and having a Congress that might very well kill you along with a Bayard? Jean Wei trying to get out of there, 2,300. He doesn't have a DCP. It really depends on these shots right here. He's trying to play the dodge. Down to 1,000. Here come the shots from the Congress. Is he dead? He is. First blood goes to the side of MOGUS. And so B cap has been taken. C cap will be countered right here. So that points lead is going to sit at about 60. Torps out onto the Congress. Congress is just going to dodge them. Ruprecht and Fiji now looking to try to get the damage. But the Jean Wei and Bayard are just going to smoke train. And so that's another smoke train used, but the Jean Wei can still do that 3 more times. Quad looking for a way back into this match. Congress is still ticking on a burn and a heal, so that's balancing. But Ruprecht being down to 27,000 from a Bayard that he can't see just feels absolutely terrible. And now watch the Vladivostok push come in. Vladivostok is pushing forward. We've got to also watch these Jean Wei torps. Blind fire out from the Ruprecht, not going to hit. The Jean Wei torps won't reach. Ruprecht cutting down onto the island, takes 4K as he goes, And they know that something's in B, and they know that's going to be the Vladivostok, but he's pushing around really quickly, and Quad is going to be in a world of hurt if he's not very careful. Congress has come out just a bit. Here come the drops from him. Fiji's not going to get the torps out because the torps have been spotted. And the D7 province drop is just going to be a few. But now the Vladivostok's out, and now the Ruprecht, 6,000 health, and his heal's almost done. He's gotta hope that his team gets that Vladivostok out of here quick, or he is toast. But Mogus has just done a brilliant job of penning in Quad here. Quad had a strong game plan there with the Jean Wei, but that Bayard smoke train just denied the strategy Quad was trying to run. Vladivostok now at 37,000. D7 province charging the Congress. Fiji sitting behind the island. Ruprecht down to 6,000. Still, he's just used a DCP, so he won't have one. It's 48 seconds to a heal. He's down to 3,000. Doesn't look like he's going to survive. Shells going in all the time onto the Vladivostok, but it's not going to be enough. The Ruprecht is going to go down. A brilliant set of secondaries right there at the end onto the Jean Wei. Jean Wei takes way more than I think he was expecting to take there. Still has 7,000 though. Bayard got a broadside to 7 province. Shots in. Down goes the 7 province. And now it's just a Fiji for the side of Quad. Quad has a Fiji, and he's going to push that Vladdy. Look for the Torp angle. But Mogus has just been absolutely clinical. Shells coming out. Torps are going to miss the Vladivostok. 12,000 left on the Fiji. Fiji down, or on the Vladivostok. 8,000 on the Fiji. Fiji down to 2,000. Shots out from the Bayard. The Fiji will die. And ladies and gentlemen, Mogus will win this series 2-0.